Hello there! NPC Gaming here, back from new upload. Playing Honkai Star Rail again today. Hope you guys enjoy. We're doing a simple side quest today. Venom brews, immortality looms. I always feel like we're missing something here at the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery. But I can never remember what. You've come at just the right time. Let me rule out some possibilities. Say, tell me, what do you think our office is missing? Wait, I think I better skip this. This is not the time to think about this. I heard you require my assistance.
Oh, that's right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm-Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
You're welcome. All in the day's work, but let's cut to the chase, shall we?
As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase.
Most likely due to the Stellaron.
More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance. As if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness.
So, do you need me to eliminate the Mara-struck, or do you think there might be a hidden agenda at play?
That appears to be the case. No smoke without fire, as they say. Despite being just a servant of the Realm Keeping Commission, spending a considerable amount of time on the front lines has sharpened my senses to potential dangers. You're a capable person, and since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Mara-struck. If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far?
I wonder what we're going to be able to talk about. Oh, right, we did find this undelivered letter when we were in, like, was it Cloud Force? I'm pretty sure it's Cloud Force, not Central Starscape Haven. Undelivered letter. An unsent letter addressed home. The author seems to have undergone some experimental treatment. Thou carefully reads the letter he delivered. His expression reflects his disbelief as he reads it again. He sweats profusely and he apologizes and bolts away. After a while, he returns with a girl.
I read the letter. I'll be honest with you. I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
Okay. Hello, Miss Qingzhu.
I read the letter you obtained from the Mara-struck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Mara-struck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy.
So, are you talking about merciful medicus, or are you talking about the pharmacological treatment mentioned in the letter? Experiment.
That's right. Since the Alliance was first established, all medical practices aboard the Xianzhou adhere to strict standards that prohibit long life or mutant modifications under the guise of curing.
That must be one of those 10 unpardonable sins.
I went through all our files to find information on the experiment in question, and found nothing. I started thinking about how the Alchemy Commission's delve was sealed off. There must be an unspeakable secret locked away there.
Yeah, I don't have access to that area at the time of recording this.
The author of this letter was likely the Mara-struck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up.
Yeah, big warrior with branches all over.
Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The seat of divine foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of divine foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require.
So, what I get out of it, and this all sounds like one big headache to me, more side quests.
I understand. But all I'm asking is for you to keep an eye out when you have time. The seat of divine foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered.
And that is never good for a spy.
You are a fresh face in the Lafu, and an outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
Oh, now we need to look for the suspicious people at Exalting Sanctum.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
I need to head up the stairs. Yep.
Cultured.
I don't believe in
Is your
ghosts.
extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
This guy,
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
mumbling weirdo.
Excuse me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment of your time. Do you yearn for immortality?
What a weird, strange answer. How about I answer, I yearn for power!
I understand. Eternal life is indeed a kind of power, wouldn't you say?
Maybe. No, I want power, pure and simple.
Well, not much can be done for you then, brother. What a peculiar person you are. I'll tell it to you straight. To Outworlders, I offer the chance of immortality. But perhaps someone like you would be better off joining the Antimatter Legion.
Well, I did get a gaze from the Eon Nanook, Eon of Destruction, so maybe... But nah, that's irrelevant.
Regardless of what you choose, let's keep our voices down, eh? This isn't the kind of conversation you can have out in the open. Before you can grasp absolute power, you must yearn for immortality, don't you think? The problem is that the Xianzhou Alliance doesn't care one bit about the well-being of short-life species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality. My name is Green Hibiscus. I came to Exalting Sanctum in hopes of a fated encounter with one such as yourself. One who is also on the road to immortality.
Strange name, Green Hibiscus, sounds like a code name. And immortality, might be a guy we're looking for.
What do you say? How about we find a more suitable spot to talk about all this?
Indeed we will. Sure, let's go.
Let's make haste. There are too many people here to linger.
Particularly any random Cloud Knights eavesdropping.
Here we are. This is the place.
So then, how do I gain immortality?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If it were so easy, we'd be a far larger group, and there'd be no need for secrecy. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I was unable to expose my true identity in Exalting Sanctum, but now I can reveal everything. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is a devout group, holding firm in their belief that merciful Medicus is the one ultimate faith. As followers, we refer to ourselves as disciples, dedicated to our cause. If you wish to gain the means to immortality, then you must become a disciple. But to become a disciple, you must first pass several small trials. Please excuse me. Our expansion has unfortunately attracted the attention of those devilish archer followers. If we are not careful, the consequences could be unthinkable.
For you only, and for your organization. Oh, what is this Cloud Knight doing here then?
No need to be concerned about him. Much like yourself, he is here to undergo the trials.
A traitor? Well, I can. Obviously, I know I can give him Sanctus Medicus the information of presumed immortality, and we already know the Xianzhou of Poor Abundance. They're literally leading a hunt. So, what kind of trial do I have to pass?
What you seek, you will surely find. Merciful Medicus is magnanimous. They do not lightly refuse a prayer. As such, the initiation trials for the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus are nothing arduous.
Wait, hold on. I just realized this guy isn't a Xianzhou native. He's a Vidyadhara. He's not in concern of being Mara-struck.
All you must do is transcribe this copy of thousand-handed Merciful Medicus's salvation 500 times by hand. This will allow your brothers and sisters to trust your faith, and you to become a disciple.
If it was me, personally, I would say, heck no! No! I am not copying. My hand will freaking die by the time I'm finished.
This scripture is central to the disciples. You must maintain a pious heart during the transcription. It would be best if you could memorize the text. Of course, this is but the first trial. Once you have become a disciple, you will undergo numerous others.
I wonder if I can actually... Seriously, 500 times is excessive, but I have to seem eager, so can I get a pen, please?
Don't worry. A traditional Xianzhou brush and inkstone has been prepared for you. Smooth action and an ergonomic design. I myself transcribed 50,000 copies with such instruments.
And how long did that take you, Vidyadhara? And how many lifetimes? Freaking heck. Do I actually have to do this? Yep. Start copying. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Da-na-na-na.
Hey, stop writing! Get over here!
Eh? I'm sorry. Are you seriously hiding in the corner?
Took you long enough. I know you. You're General Jingyuan's honored guest.
Well then, since you know my identity, it looks like I have to make sure no one finds out.
Wait a second. You're here undercover, right? So am I.
Oh, are you the Cloud Knight that lost contact?
I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum garrison. That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical lies for a while now. That's why I'm here, to spy on him. They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I wanted to become a disciple.
Then why do you come here in your uniform? Of course they bound up their ducks when you dress like that. You know, a Cloud Knight, their natural enemy.
I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight. Always know your enemy.
Well, then what's your next plan? Because you seem kind of stuck here.
Shh! Keep your voice down! These disciples don't miss much. If they discover us, we won't make it out of here.
Well, I can handle myself. I don't know about you.
You can trust me with the transcription. I spent over 150 years pen pushing in the seat of divine foresight before I became a Cloud Knight. I could do this in my sleep.
That sounds very long. Well, for short life species anyway.
Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the seat of divine foresight.
Transcribe scripture. Now to give this transcribed scripture to green hibiscus.
Take your time, still your mind, and transcribe the text. Allow the beautiful enlightenment of thousand-handed, merciful medicus' salvation to permeate your being.
This guy is just throwing a delaying tactic. Anyway, I finished it.
You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Yes, it would appear you are finished. A fast and accurate transcription. It seems you are destined for immortality.
So can I join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus now, or do I have more tests to do?
Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps. You and the Cloud Knight have completed the first. Now, only the second remains.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back soon.
No need to worry. The second step is extraordinarily simple. It'll all be over soon enough.
Ominous.
The disciples' initiation is governed by the following principle. Never accept who you suspect, and never suspect who you accept. So, it's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become a disciple.
Okay, but why? I could pass and could be really eager, but let me just ask why.
Transcribing scripture allows us to ascertain your devotion, but determining whether or not you'll be loyal to the organization requires a stronger guarantee. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't write the rules.
Yeah, sure.
Whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them. You can't just make us fight like this.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all means, refuse if you wish. But we won't possibly be able to let either of you leave.
Oh, well, stuck between a rock and a hard place, I guess.
Fine. But at least let me prepare. I've never done anything like this before.
Very well. But you'll need to ask your opponent, too.
I don't mind either.
Good. Then prepare yourselves. Time is precious. Make it quick.
Quick for him or for you? Now I just need to battle with this guy behind me.
Listen, I have an idea that will let you join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and let me get the heck out of here in one piece. You and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them remove my body by dragging me out of here. That way, we both accomplish our objectives. Oh, I've seen your skills. Please don't mess up and actually kill me.
Oh, I can't make any guarantees.
Oh, just... whatever, I got myself into this. Let fate decide, just try and hold back a little, okay?
I can't decide.
So, have you prepared yourselves? Are you ready to fight?
That's the...
And you, Cloud Knight?
I'm ready.
I wish you the best of luck. You're gonna need it.
Then.
Well then,
Okay, I'm just
take
diving
this!
a bit.
What are you looking at?
Perhaps you
Here, have
still
an
don't
orbital laser. How about
understand.
that?
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl!
Oh, he's almost dead.
What magnificent skill! He was fierce, but no match for you.
And he surprisingly was able to survive an orbital strike, so he was pretty strong.
I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him. Purple chrysanthemum, blue peach. Find somewhere to dispose of the body.
Let me handle it.
Oh, you've dealt with this kind of thing before?
Side hustle. I have a long-term associate that handles problems like this. Is this a reference?
A long-time associate, eh? You're well connected, I see.
Of course, an outworlder is.
This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting Sanctum over the last few days. We may have attracted the attention of the devils. Having you dispose of the Cloud Knight will be safer.
Not sure what that would mean.
As such, this can be your first mission as a disciple. You take an active approach to getting things done. I'll be sure to pass that on to my superiors. In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. From now on, you will be known by the code name, Grey Peony. Well, Grey Peony, let's depart separately to avoid attracting attention. We'll rendezvous at a different location later. Until then.
You take a Cloud Knight to the safe place. Yeah, say so now.
I did a good job playing dead, didn't I? Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step next time you're around them.
Huh? Wait. How are you still alive? I killed you.
Wait, you weren't holding back?
Or am I joking?
Enough with the jokes already. It's a miracle either of us is alive. I should report back to the seat of divine foresight. Stay safe, friend.
The Cloud Knight vigilantly monitors his surroundings. After he is certain no one is tracking them, he makes a swift getaway. You better not show your face around in Exalting Sanctum for quite a while, otherwise our cover will be blown. Where am I supposed to go? There. Wait, that's not the right way. Oh, interesting.
Wait, so you're still reading tradition?
Oh, how nice.
On already. Novels.
There's a lot of books. Never mind. Guess I wait.
This
for
is also...
more contact here. After some time, got text message. Oh, it's from Tingsu. I've successfully infiltrated. It was nothing. It was actually good of him to survive. Is there anything I should focus on? Oh, that was a different Cloud Knight. Oh dear. Turns out that was a different Cloud Knight. Ah, shame.
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's no sight of him. What gives? There's a letter here. What's this on the envelope? Grey Peony? Ugh, this must be from Green Hibiscus.
Grey Peony, you have fully demonstrated your bravery and devotion. I'll now give you a chance to prove your loyalty. This mission is of utmost importance. Yesterday, a disciple defected. Based on investigation, it's an urgent missive to the Sea of Divine Foresight. So it's a letter. I need to intercept it, and then after that I will be introduced to the leader.
The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. Looks like I'll need to help them complete this mission. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near Exalting Sanctum's Cycrane stands.
Cycling stand, huh?
Not on this stand. Let's check a different one.
Wrong button.
Cultured people.
I don't believe in
Extractor clean to your star skiff service.
What's written on this package? Seat of divine foresight, urgent? This is it. The mail the disciples want to intercept. Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Makes sense. This is critical intelligence after all. Let's see if I can crack the code.
There's not the code I expected, but okay. Very simple.
Code cracked. Huh. It's an internal order from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a seat of divine foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks. No wonder Green Hibiscus was so eager to intercept this. I'll use my phone to make a copy, and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
Sending a picture. Oh no, this was to Green Hibiscus. Because they're both behind it, right? I can't tell. Down the stairs again.
Mauve Moon, this is the reliable disciple I mentioned to you. Grey Peony. Grey Peony, this is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
This looks like a normal.
It seems you
single-
have some impressive skills in your arsenal.
You are too kind, Mr. Moon.
No need for modesty. I've studied martial arts for years. I can tell how strong you are with just a glance. You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
I want to become even stronger.
Good. So do I. I used to think determination and hard work were enough to achieve that. But I've come to realize it's not that simple. During my many years as a Cloud Knight, I realized something. An individual's strength is limited. So I abandoned my mortal body and became a faithful servant of merciful Medicus. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your soul. You will gain unbridled power and freedom. The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. They prepared the prescription for you personally. Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that shouldn't pose a problem. Do you have any questions?
There's obviously way too many questions to ask at this time. So why do you join this organization, Mr. Moon?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. I trained in spear techniques for almost a century. I nearly became a Cloud Knight instructor, but I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. I was never able to surpass the final barrier that separated me from the martial arts geniuses. Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Once I took that medicine,
I became more powerful than any mortal could ever dream of. Now, everything has changed. Jersine and his pitiful spearmanship are no more. All that remains is a loyal disciple of merciful Medicus.
Hold up. I'm pretty sure... What did you just say your own name was?
Wait. You recognize me? Where do you know me from?
Shit.
Your face changed when you heard my name.
I think I've just given myself away.
Mav Moons, sir. We have a problem. I suspect this person may be the agent who's been looking for you.
Your own fault for bringing me in.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running? You let an agent infiltrate our ranks?
I couldn't have known, sir. I witnessed this person slay a Cloud Knight before my very eyes.
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals to face death without fear. Self-sacrifice is their way of fooling us into opening our doors.
You've really got an active imagination. Whatever, I'm done. Let's do this. You can come and meet together.
In that case, divine foresight, devil, it's time for you to meet your demise.
Great, more battle.
Mortality means forever.
These ain't you!
Oh, mercy of Sanctus Medicus! Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress.
Choose your strike.
You think you're a match for me, devil?
Look at the draw.
Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
I'll just go and go on for a while. Oh, second thought, never mind.
So Mav Moon was the agent that Qingzu lost contact with. He joined the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of divine foresight and tell Qingzu. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
So, that Zixing was the real traitor all along.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine?
And the general's not here.
I'm glad to see you've returned in one piece. So, what happened? Did everything go as planned?
Telling Qingzu about what happened as I walked undercover.
Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable intelligence. On top of that, you managed to get out without a scratch. I never imagined that Jersine would choose the path of evil. You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates. Using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures. Down a path of no return. You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this intelligence, the seat of divine foresight will be able to improve its strategy. And for all your efforts, please accept this reward. Is there anything else you'd like to know about?
Nothing else about except the prescription.
The prescription you acquired is beyond my knowledge. There are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. I'd like to ask you to consult with them on the particulars of the prescription. This will allow the Seat of Divine Foresight to have a clear target for creating an antidote, given that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our operation. It's about time the Seat of Divine Foresight reeled in its net. If you turn up any details about the prescription, feel free to come back and find me anytime.
Head for the exalting sanctum and ask around for a draught of draconic surge recipe. There are quite a few. I doubt there will be any around here. Come on. I said this one random guy here.
Can I help you? The seed of divine force? Oh, it's a horrifying prescription. Go and ask. She may be sightless. She's no stranger to... She'll certainly be... You can find her at Sinwood Pavilion.
Ah, yes. Our true target. But that's pointless.
That tree remained dead for thousands.
I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Do you know me?
Everyone does. You're the hero who rescued the Vidyadhara healer lady in Exalting Sanctum. I heard from other alchemists you have a prescription you wish me to assess. Can you read it to me?
Will you be able to remember it all?
Don't worry. I've trained myself to remember everything I hear. A strange and dangerous prescription, but I believe I understand the pharmacology. It involves drawing upon the strength of long scions to attain the power of ascension. The specifics, however, will require further investigation. This will take some time. I could hardly happen upon Vidyadhara bone marrow and test the prescription myself, could I? Leave your contact details with me. When I've completed my assessment of the pharmacology, I'll get in touch with you.
Oh, is that?
The pharmacology of this draught of draconic surge is peculiar. I'll need time to run a thorough analysis. When I have a conclusive answer, I'll contact you immediately.
And yet your text message already rang. Let me see, there it is.
Ah, you're
again.
back. From the sound of your stride, I sense you're in good spirits.
Your ears are really sharp.
I wouldn't be envious. This is not an innate ability, merely compensation for my visual impairment. Ultimately, nothing I hear or smell can match the vividness of the colors that you perceive. Let's get down to business. I analyzed the prescription you procured, the draft of Draconic Surge. Now that I have a preliminary conclusion, it needs to be delivered to the seat of Divine Foresight.
What is the conclusion then?
The conclusion. Put simply, I don't believe that the draft of Draconic Surge holds the cure to the Mara. Even in the foreseeable future, there will likely not be any such cure. I've compiled the details into a written analysis. If you're interested, feel free to take a look. This is a copy of pharmacological studies on the draft of Draconic Surge. If the Chief Counselor wants to see it urgently, I'll have to ask you to deliver it for me.
That tree.
You're back. Anything you wanted to share?
The
Wow.
prescription?
Even for those alchemists. That was fast.
It was Dan Shu who figured it out.
Don Shu? Wait, why would the Alchemy Commission's chief alchemist be away from her post? I've heard that the chief alchemist is visually impaired. She rarely leaves the Alchemy Commission delve. She has a vast knowledge and expertise. No wonder she was able to analyze the pharmacology so quickly. Let me see her report. No cure? Where did these villains get their hands on such a complex prescription? This is infuriating. Still, this is a clue we can follow. Thank you. Please accept these gifts for your efforts.
Thank you very much.
Please, take them. You've done so much for the Lafu, for the Xianzhou. This is the least I could do.
Oh, I've got a new message from Danshu.
A strange prescription and a sudden loss of communication with the Alchemy Commission Delve. It seems there's more going on than meets the eye.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
Thank you for coming on such short notice. My stay in Exalting Sanctum was supposed to be focused on treating people and delivering medicine. But the Seed of Divine Foresight tasked me with analyzing the prescription. I've been severely delayed. I've already concocted some of the medicine in question, but there can't be any further delays. Could you assist me in ensuring it arrives on time?
No problem, but wait, why me?
My colleagues were supposed to handle the deliveries. But now healers are needed everywhere. I can't count on them to do it. I thought long and hard, but I realized I had no choice but to ask you. Perhaps you could see it as repaying a favor?
Fair enough.
The patient in question is a little girl. If she's gotten into any trouble, be sure to let me know when you get back. This is the medicine. Her house is near the Court of Tranquility. It shouldn't be hard to find her.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years. Figured it out.
Is this the one Danshu sent me to find? Does she come here to treat other sightless people?
Aw, little Miss Lady can't see ahead, can't see right, can't see left. Heads to the east, ends up west. She's stuck. She can't get down.
Hey, what you looking at, Outworlder? Mind your own business.
So cocky, huh?
Who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of this. I beat people up all the time.
Well, since you're picking up people your own size, how about I beat you up instead?
Yeah, get lost. Stop meddling in our business.
Dumb. Very dumb.
Boss!
Stop yelling and help me up already.
They used some kind of hidden power. I saw it. You're a cheater.
That's right. If you hadn't cheated, I would have knocked your lights out.
You sure about that, boss? They didn't even flinch.
Ugh, shut up. Boss, let's get out of here. We shouldn't fight anyone that doesn't respect martial arts.
I'll let you off the hook this time. Next time we fight fair and square.
Yeah!
Oh, that was annoying.
Thank you for helping me, mister.
Danshu wants me to deliver this medication to you.
Oh, Danshu asked you to come? Things are bad on Olafu recently. Danshu must be very busy. Thank you, mister. Remember to thank her for me.
The little girl takes the medicine and returns the way she came. Somehow...
Why does she wander about alone? Well, I've delivered the medicine. I should report back to Danshu.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
How was she? Did you deliver?
Oh, she was being bullied by some random mean kids.
She reminds me of myself when I was a child. I also had to find my way in the dark, face obstacles I couldn't predict, as well as deal with unconscious prejudices people had against me. If I was ever injured by bullies or after a fall, I'd run crying to the healers at the Alchemy Commission and ask them to heal me. I suppose that's why I followed in their footsteps, to pay a little kindness forward. Thank you for looking after the child. Could I ask you for another favor, friend?
What do you need? And are you worried about her?
Yes. I worry about her wandering around on her own. And I want to know what's been on her mind lately. Her parents passed away in the denizens of Abundance Wars. The relatives who took her in aren't close to her. And whenever I treat her, she often confides in me.
I see, that's why she didn't have parents to guide her.
A healer's medicine might remedy one's physical health, but sometimes the loneliness and hurt inside one's heart needs companionship and care to heal.
Do you know where you might find her then?
She told me that whenever she's feeling troubled, she finds a quiet corner in the Artisanship Commission and just sits there, letting the sounds wash over her. Her parents used to be artisans in the Commission, so I think she has some nostalgic connection to the place. In all likelihood, that's where she'll be. There's danger around every corner these days, especially for a sightless child. Let's go.
At least I'll unlock this area already. But there are probably enemies around.
What's happening?
I knew it.
Is the girl in trouble?
Yes, there are ingenium around her.
It's all right. Everything's okay now, Xiaoyu.
Thank you, big brother. Thank you, Anshu.
You don't need to be scared anymore. He is here.
But when I think about all the trouble I've caused you two, I feel like such a burden. I'm sorry.
Is that why you're crying? Maybe you should start getting used to this feeling, because in the next few centuries, visually impaired people like us will continue to require help from everyone we need. So, if a little bit of guilt like this is enough to break your heart, then how will you manage such an arduous path?
Danshu? Is this supposed to be comforting or just giving her a harsh dose of reality first?
I'm not trying to console her. This is the reality. Walking alone in the darkness, fearing every incoming, invisible obstacle, unable to understand other people's descriptions. Everyone, everything is like a hot coal in the dark. Invisible, yet still able to burn you. As a long-life species, she can expect life to continue like this for nearly 1,000 years. She must learn to depend upon herself rather than just foolishly waiting around for the next hero to swoop in and save her.
But aren't you helping to save her?
Yes. By trying my best to change her personal circumstances. In the meantime, she'll have to learn to withstand the darkness. Just as I have.
Hey, you're right, Anshu. From now on, I'll do my best to rely on myself.
Good. I hope you remember this. Forever. This place is too dangerous. Let's head back to Exalting Sanctum. Thank you again for all you've done. It would seem we incomplete ones are often bullied from a tender age. I endured numerous hardships to become chief alchemist. Yet, there are still things that leave me feeling helpless. That's the reason I said what I said. You might mistake my words for being hurtful. But the truth is, no amount of words can prepare her for what lies ahead.
Is there no cure, or does the Xianzhou have the technology to help yourself impairments? Maybe glasses doesn't work, but I don't know.
For long-life species, these things are permanent. Whether we are beautiful or ugly, tall or short, wise or foolish, all of it is encoded into our flesh from the moment we are born. The impairments of short-life species can be corrected with ingenia or surgery. But that's an impossibility for Xianzhou natives. No matter the method employed, our bodies will eventually return to their original states. I too was once a non-believer. I fooled myself into acquiring artificial eye implants. Soon thereafter, my sightless eyes began to regenerate, and I was left in pain and despair. That brief window of sight that I regained has turned into a perpetual source of anguish, forever etched into my mind. For long-life species, this incompleteness is a permanent, unavoidable tenance. What a joke. Even the denizens of abundance, so-called abominations, needn't endure such torture. Perhaps we incomplete ones are merely traitors, cursed by the plague's author.
You had a scary look on your face just now.
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Thank you for sticking with me through all of this. I think my aspirations in exalting sanctum have been met, for now. Oh, I have a gift for you. Though I'll need a little time to prepare it. I'll contact you once it's ready to collect. See you soon, friend.
Go to the spare time bookshop and wait for Danshu's message. Okay, fine.
If you want to read and pick out a book, just go in and browse around. Guru, all we ask is that you...
You pick up a book that has recently gotten popular across the Alliance. Time passes quickly. There we go, now text message. Coming.
Looks like the person you were waiting for has gotten in touch. Safe travels. Oh, maybe buy a book next time?
There you are, friend. You've been running so many errands lately. Examining the exhibits in the Seat of Divine Foresight inspired me to create this. I call it the Broomdew Concentrate Pellet. And I'd like you to have it. Consuming it will make your body light, agile, and promote longevity and well-being. As a nameless, it'll make your journey a much less arduous one. Well then, that's that. I've still got some other business to attend to, so shall we say goodbye for now? Perhaps the next time we meet, I'll be able to see you in the true sense of the word.
Danshu placed the box with the pellet on the table. You glanced at it. Let's not slow it down so fast.
It's not that I don't trust Danshu, but this doesn't seem like something I should take lightly. Something feels off. I'd better talk to Qingzu at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Broomdew concentration pellet. How weird.
It's been a while. I understand. How about this? Leave this I need to find a trustworthy alchemist.
A long time later, she returns to the seat of divine foresight after running more tests.
Thank the stars you were wise enough not to take that pellet. My alchemists were able to extract many forbidden components. The result is identical to the disciple's mysterious prescription.
I can't believe Danshu lied to me.
I understand. Try not to be too upset. I had a suspicion that there might be a spy in the Alchemy Commission, but I never expected it to be someone so high up in the organization. I'll put out a wanted notice for Danshu immediately. If you find any trace of her, get in touch with me. Take this Deeting with you. It might just help you find this friend.
Using a Deeting again.
That tree remained
expected
dead
she was
for
not there anymore.
Danshu isn't here. Where could she be? I've got it. Danshu's medicine box has her scent on it. I'll ask the D-Ting that Qingzu lent me to track her.
I saw something glowing there though. Unfortunate.
Time to come out, little D-Ting. I need you to help me find Danshu.
Get straight. Oh, there she is.
That's Danshu. With a group of disciples? I guess that tells me all I need to know.
Hello.
Master, stand back. Let me handle this.
Stand down. He's a friend.
Many of our brethren have fallen by his hands.
Yes, I am aware.
But
I said he's my friend. Leave us.
yes, Master.
That's not leaving, they're just staying aside.
I didn't expect you to come looking for me.
Well, I guess you're the head of disciples of Sanctus Medicus then?
The head? What a crude way of putting it. I am master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, scion of merciful Medicus, and I shall lead the entire Xianzhou Alliance onto the path of abundance. Did you ingest the Broomdew concentrate pellet I gave you?
What if I did? Well, I'm lying, but what if I did?
Did you feel the shift? So many elixir seekers arrive on the Xianzhou in the hope of obtaining the formula to immortality. But none have succeeded. Their aspirations are well-founded. The Xianzhou does indeed harbor the secret to becoming immortal. I admire you. So, I thought I'd give you the chance to obtain it. Upon ingesting the Broomdew concentrate pellet, you will feel the limitless freedom of the form bestowed upon you by merciful Medicus. And yet, you don't sound any different. Your breaths are not prolonged, and your presence doesn't feel like it's been altered in any way.
Oh, that seems to have given me away.
Why is that? Is your constitution somehow different from the average person?
Well, I do host a Stellaron inside me, but should I tell them that? Nah, I don't need to answer you.
Looks like you have yet to forgive me. I understand.
Even if I did ingest the pellet, the Stellaron was negative anyway, so no harm done.
Friend,
to myself.
please. I urge you to leave the Luofu. Abandon this struggle. The truth isn't what it appears to be. What did the minions at the seat of divine foresight tell you about this conflict? that the Rainbow Arbiter is the emissary of the righteous? That the Arbiter is chasing the heathen plague's author across the stars, while the disciples of Sanctus Medicus abet their heresy? Do you really think that is the case? You don't understand merciful medicus, nor the devilish archer author, but you understand me. Do you see me as such? A heretic? I do not ask for you to pick a side. I just wish for you to leave the Law Fu, to leave this all behind. This isn't your fight, and I do not wish to make an enemy of you.
To be honest, I can let her go now and fight her later, but I battle with her now and still fight her later, so I can just let her go now.
Since neither of us is eager to engage in combat, let us respectfully part ways.
Besides, even if I did choose to fight her, probably these two disciples will face me instead, so...
I have been thinking. The devilish archer author is not a benevolent god, nor is merciful medicus a malevolent one. Your choice to align with Jing Yuan was simply due to meeting him first. Most unfortunate. Had you known me first, perhaps we could have been good friends.
Master, we should leave now.
I sincerely wish that this will be our last meeting.
No, it will not.
Farewell, Nameless.
See you in the Alchemy Commission. Well, you become a boss I have to beat.
I'd better report my findings to Qingzu at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Where am I actually? Okay. Danshu's Diary 2. This is an interesting place. It's so out of the freaking way. Yeah, very out of the way. Yep. Anyway, back to the Salting Center. One more readable.
Fancy a coffee?
It's the first of Danshu's Diary.
How did it go? Did you... So you weren't able to apprehend her. I see. These people have been in hiding for so long. They must have a more nefarious plan. I've got to apprehend them quickly. Once again, thank you for all your help. With your intel, we will put a stop to Don Shu. Jing Yuan tells me you'll be joining the forces led by the Alchemy Commission and Master Diviner. I won't take up any more of your time. Please, take good care of yourself. If you run into Don Shu again, contact the nearest Cloud Knights. Take this as a token of my appreciation. You deserve it.
Draconic opulence. Okay. Anyway, I guess that's all for this episode of Honkai Star Rail. If you guys want to see more content on this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.